that to me is probably a sign, and that's just my baseline knowledge of psychological
I
dementia.
gotta stop you.
So I mean, it could be.
I gotta stop you. We got another super sticker. Listen,
what?
nothing. If you want to stop the show or interrupt the show, you give us some money. And anytime, hold on, I'm gonna start doing this. Hold on, let me pull it out the air. Thank you. Anyway, anytime you want to stop the show, just do a super sticker or a super chat. DJ Sullivan, we certainly appreciate the $5, man. Thank you so much. It's also the kind that goes rather than the kind that jingles. And we're not gonna spend it all in one place. We're gonna share this thing. I'm gonna send you $250. Dwayne, I keep the other $250. You know, it don't take but $1 to tip at the place if you're gonna go to the place. You give them $1. They give you 30 seconds.
I do a small,
Listen, back before I got saved, when I used to frequent these places, I literally would take $10. Listen,
and recycle it.
I'd take $10, and I literally would make that $10 stretch for 3 hours. And I get at least 10 dances, like not actual dances there, but on the, how they be on the stages. I get $1.
Oh yeah, as soon as they turn this way, you throw $1. They turn that way, you throw 50 cents.
Thank you. Don't give me 30 seconds of dance for that $1. I ain't gonna give you no more. That's all I got. Let me go to the next.
You gotta put it all the way down the line.
Right. Appreciate you, DJ, man. Thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate it. Again, anybody else, we invite you. Thank you. If you want to support.
No, there go another one.
I'll let you take it this time, bro. You take this time.
Super sticker. Angelina or whoever you are, thank you for that $5 super sticker.
Let me get my mic.
Get the mic.
Angeline, thank you very much. For sure, thank you. It's a kind of throw, not a kind of we appreciate that. Now we get $5 a piece. I get the 10 dances now. I can get 10.
You can get the 10.
I can get 10 a drink.
Look, 10 dances with a leg up and a boot shake.
3 claps. Thank you, Angelina. Appreciate you. Again, anybody else want to be a blessing to TLG Political Media? We sure thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So what you said about this the training?
But no, I think it's when you deal with psychological issues and as a police officer, you're really not trained to deal with individuals that might have psychological issues. So that this gentleman, and I'm not gonna say what he's suffered from. Howdy, but it could have been.
But we gotta get. Hold on, we ain't gonna get through this show. We gotta take another pause. While you don't see no money up there, there's money with that. Lisa B is a. Hold on, let me get my mic. Lisa B is a gold member for TLG Political Media. She's actually
golden member,
a paid member of TLG Political Media. We shall thank you. Big shout out to you, Lisa B.
Big shout out to Lisa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being a part and supporting. You see that little thing next to her name, B? That little thing? That means she a member. What kind of member is she?
A gold member.
Gold member. Sure, thank you very much. All right, go ahead.
Super sticker!
We sure thank you, DJ, for the $3. We can get 3 claps, a couple of drinks.
And
maybe I get a full out there this time.
That's 2 claps and a watered down shot of Crown.
And a chicken wing.
On the rocks. And a chicken wing. Just
3
one chicken wing. 3 ribs with nothing on it, just a rib.
Just a rib. And we ain't in VIP yet. Maybe before this over, we'll be able to go to VIP. How much it costs to get in VIP? $20?
I think it costs about $40 to get in VIP. It depends on where you go.
Inflation.
It depends on where you go. It depends on where you go. If we go into KOD, then it's about 100. Now
we got to go to Onyx or somewhere.
Onyx, yeah.
Onyx or,
we gotta go. Hold on. Which Onyx now? Is it Onyx in Texas? Oh, $6.
Wait a minute. That was $6.
We might just make it. We might just make it.
I don't know where we at.
Hey, I don't know which one we're going.
We're going up right. We almost in VIP. One of us can get in VIP.
Hey, look, you go in. No, you go in, and I just stick half of my head in there like this. Like,
there we go. I'll go in first. I'll tell you how it is. I'll let you know if it's working.
I just want to put my ear to the door like this.
Tell you if it's worth coming in or not. I come out and tell you all about it, and then we get another few dollars. Then you go in. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Yeah. So we might be able to go to the good club in just a minute. Thank you, Lisa B.
Lisa B.
Gold member. Hers is yellow because it's gold because she's a gold member. See, you see that? You notice that? Hers is gold because she's a gold member. She's special.
What?
We sure appreciate it.
Is she kin to Austin Powers?
I don't know. She might be. But she gave us $10. We sure appreciate you.
Hey, look, she hit it on the table. Hey.
Y'all blessing us.
Blessing.
We sure thank you. We sure
That's use like,
wait a minute. Oh!
We just raking the dollars.
Let's get through this show. Thank y'all. Thank you, Tam Talks, for the $2. $2 to get the 2 claps.
Hey, look.
We can go down to the main stage. We can go down to I'll let you take this one. What we got?
Tam got the $20. So she said she got to prove her love. She said what she got to do. What's love got to do with it?
We might be able to get some of these on the table now.
What? Let me get a whole bottle. Where's the bottle girl? Is she coming around the corner?
Get it on the side. We need a bottle. Can we get some bottle service? We need bottle service. Hey, don't walk off. Do a little something. All right, let's sit back, bro. Let's go and do a little something. Thank you very much.
Yo, that got us 3 jiggles.
Thank you.
And she bent over and she did the bust it for us.
Man.
Bust it.
The bust it challenge. Thank you very much.
Bust it. What?
This is awesome. All right.
We ain't gonna man. All right.
We got it.
We just trying to get all the buttons.
We still on the first topic. DJ. Thank you very much. We got another one of these now on the table.
Hey, look.
Let me see how much
let me get my cup.
You know what?
Where my cup at? Where my cup at?
I think you can go in. Let me pull it up.
Go in now. Pull it up. Let me drink. I got it in my cup. Let me go on into the VIP. Hey, man, I tell you how it is about 5 minutes.
Thank you. Tell me how it is. And now I don't want one of them poor-ass white girls.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that. So there is some thickums, white girls. Oh, shoot. What?
Lisa B?
What? Lisa
B, they gave us smoke.
Wait a minute. Hold on. She got the green light. Oh. Whoa. Lisa. Thank you
very much.
My whole.
Now we can both go into the
both go.
We can go to the real good club. Listen, we ain't gotta go to the club. We can go to the brothel now. We can go to the brothel where Lamar Odom went and really make it.
We can go. You know what? We can even do it better. We can bring them to the house. Just bring them to my house though. Bring my house.
We don't want them to come to the house. How about the hotel?
The hotel. Which one? Is it the
W?
The
W. We might be able to do the W now. We sure appreciate you. Now listen, I go first.
He said I need to see some thigh.
Thank you, Lisa B. Hey, DJ, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
DJ, if you get in with us, oh my God, and $5 from.
Gee, Louise, I done lost track.
Hey, look, hold up. Lisa B, because of you, I get to see some nippler. That's that what Lisa B
You
got
said
me
what?
some nippler. Lisa B gave me that, so that lets us get a nipple. You get one and I get one. Since it's
You know what?
Split it in half, so we both get to see two.
I just sit over in the corner. I just sit over in the corner like this and wait my turn.
Look, she gonna come over there and flick her hair on you. Ooh, I want to play in her hair.
Tell her she needs a print. All right, babe. When I get in the room, I show you a print or something.
A print.
Make up for, all right. And Dwayne had to send y'all some DMs or something.
Look, Lisa. I got it. We will make sure it's rolled off on your taxes. I get it. Make sure it's rolled off. Thank you. Ooh, I just had fun. Okay. All right. Now what were we talking about? Oh yeah.
You talking about the training?
Yeah, the training. I just think there's a lot of
good. Thank y'all.
Woo. I think these police officers need more training though.
So is this an issue in Killeen? Because it's military base there, right? So you would.
There's so many things that happen around a military, in a military town. You have police officers that don't really like military people. You have military people that have issues with police officers. You have military people that have issues with civilians. I think we all need to be educated on individuals because some of us that deploy and come back, we have PTSD. Depending on how many deployments we've been on, we can have a numerous variety of issues: depression, aggressive depression, PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, and the list can just go on and on and on. And
right. So you think they have people on hand to go and handle these situations, not just one time, which is when they called them earlier in the day, but also anytime when you got a lot of people that may need this service. So when we talk about defunding the police, that's one of the biggest things we're talking about as I get serious now. It's one of the biggest things we're talking about when we talk about defunding the police. We're not talking about taking all the money away from the police. We're talking about reassigning that money, these millions and sometimes billions of dollars that these probably not billions, I don't know, hundreds of millions of dollars. Some of these,
I would say $1 million, but not like $1 billion. Probably like
I'm going a little far. I'm excited about the cash money. We just got a little change.
I'm KOD calling my name.
So redirecting that money, redistributing it to somewhere else, like mental health professionals, so they can go out with the cop. Somebody kept saying in the comments on the post that I did earlier that so if a mental health professional come out there and he's coming at them like they came at the police, then what are they gonna do? Stupid. They're not going out there by themselves. They need to go out there with the cop to be able to de-escalate the situation. That's how you do it. They can tag team the thing.
And I think the police officer was wrong. He wasn't justified in actually opening fire on this individual. He didn't come at you in a threatening way. Obviously, there was some mental health disparity that was going on with this individual. That's just like I think it was like last year or year before last. They shot the man on the ground who clearly had a mental disorder
in Colorado.
In Colorado, and he put his hands up and they shot him anyway.
Nobody charged.
Yeah. So again, it goes to show there's a difference in justice in the United States.
Because we literally just saw a whole lot of white folk charging police. How many people got shot?
None.
All those people running.
None.
All those people charging police and beating them up with the flag.
Look, my man somebody got a whole chair threw on them. A chair. I seen that video like 5 times. I was like, dang. And you heard it. It said, what happened? I was like, golly. And
they were able to restrain themselves. These are the police we need in the black neighborhoods. Can we get those cops that know how to have some restraint and not just shoot immediately? Because what happened to the good old days where cops used the baton? I'd rather use the baton on them. Use the baton, pepper spray, tase them again.
That Billy Club ain't nobody's friend. I'm gonna tell you.
I bet it ain't. But I would rather have it versus getting shot and killed, though. What happened to all those different ways of subduing a person, tackling them, getting them on the ground. Even a little chokehold they do for a little bit, not as long as George Floyd got it, but the little chokehold make them calm down. What happened? Even that versus just bam, 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 you gone. That's stupid. Now somebody's dad is gone, unfortunately.
Exactly. I mean, we even have rules of engagement and protocols and restraining individuals. You know, when we have to detain somebody in the military, we can't just pop, pop, pop. You know, we can't do that. And so it should be no difference for a civil servant that, you know, for police officers that serve the civil public. You know, it should be no different.
I agree. So hopefully they get justice in that, which is ridiculous that we keep finding ourselves in a situation where we're demanding justice, and it sucks that justice now is sometimes monetarily, or some laws possibly getting changed, or is looking at it, creating committees, and that justice ain't keep preserving life. The person still gone, can't come back, and unfortunately that's what we are in this world now. It's not preserving life. It's what else can y'all do to try to make us feel better because you were wrong.
Exactly.
So anyway, on to the next thing. What we got? What we talking about next? Jenna Ryan. Oh, this was fun. This stupid gal is in my neck of the woods. She's in Frisco.
Oh, shoot.
Highfalutin area up north where the Dallas Cowboys corporate office and practice field and all that is now. I don't want to see what she says. Now I'm going to take a stab and say that a lot of people did not get shot, mainly because there were 15,000 people went on the 30 cops, and out of the 30, like 10 were traitors. You know what? To go back to that, you know what? I agree with you. And I will be honest about it and say that, yeah, if cops would have just started shooting, they would have got ambushed and probably got their tails whooped and overcame. They probably would have overcame the cops because some of them had guns and all that. But I need to see the effort. I need to see the effort.
And even in that insurrection, Lisa B, there were. It's actually came out, and I watched a lot of it on CNN. A lot of the cops, and this is probably another segment for another day, but a lot of the police officers were hidden white supremacists, white nationalists, and they supported a lot of these people they supported the Proud Boys. They supported a lot of these people that were at this insurrection, and it was planned. It was staged. So I mean,
inside job.
Inside job. But
they should have kept hitting them with that tear gas.
Man, that tear gas wasn't doing nothing.
What does tear gas? Is tear gas supposed to be strong enough to take a person, like, to stop people? Like, is it not?
I mean, it is. It's depending on what type of canister they were using. And you are right, Robin. Again, you can see the difference in classism right there. You know, if it had been us. And then what makes it so bad? What makes it so bad? Yeah, 3 people got shot, but it wasn't 3 people in the crowd. It was 3 people. It was 3 police officers.
More black folk got shot by police on the streets last year than they got killed at this thing by cops. By the way, and I'm not even getting to the black on black stuff, but just by cops, because y'all know how I feel about the black folk killing black folk stuff. I know people don't like me to call it black on black crime. Colored. If it was us, the National Guard would have been the bar, no question.
They were. I mean, when Black Lives Matter was actually protesting, and we didn't even get Black Lives Matter didn't even get that far, and you clearly see how they had the National Guard lined up and ready to protect the Capitol building.
Yeah. I gotta apologize to the black dude that was running up the steps, because I did a whole video talking bad about it too. I'm about to get the general right. The whole video talking bad. I'm like, why are you running? You got a gun. Shoot these fools. I couldn't be a cop. I would have shot, but he was leading them away from the Senate chambers, which is very smart. So he's supposed to be getting a Medal of Honor or something like that for protecting the Senate, leading them away.
Medal of the Gold Medal of Honor or something like that. And shout out Airborne all the way. You know what I'm saying? He's a retired Airborne Ranger. So gotta get airborne, airborne paratrooper shout out all the way. Good old Fort Bragg, 82nd Airborne.
That was smart on his part.
Very smart, very tactical as well.
Yeah. So, and I was looking at him like you're crazy. All right. So this gal, I want to talk about this girl real quick. She's in Dallas, and she's a real estate agent. She might not be too much longer because even the National Association of Realtors have even condemned her actions. She talked about on the way. First of all, on the way to Washington, she was FaceTiming and talking about how they about to go and storm the Capitol. She took a private plane with some of her the rich white friends from Frisco and Plano and all the other rich areas in Dallas. They went. She blogged literally the whole time, saying that it's their house. They're gonna take their house. They're gonna take it by force. They can do what they want to do. And she talked about it. She literally said what she was going to do, which we're finding that a lot of people did the exact same thing. She's on video going into the Capitol. She's talking about it after. And now they done picked her stupid self up. And now she's in jail. She ain't going to be there long because of what you said earlier, the whole classism piece. She's a well-to-do white woman from Frisco, Texas. I don't think she's a top real estate agent. I ain't never heard of her, but she seems to be doing all right. But she'll be out soon. But hopefully she gets to go to jail for a mighty long time.
You know what my theory is, and I feel like, and I had this conversation with someone else. I feel like, yeah, she should have been charged with conspiracy. I think all of these individuals that have been arrested, and are actually in federal prison right now. I think the book should be thrown at them. I think in order to get people to understand how serious you are, you got to make an example out of people. And buddy, look at here. And I take the glasses off, so I'm serious, homie. All sorts. Oh, you did what? Okay. What's the maximum penalty? Let me go and put you in here for about 25 years.
Right, and they all going less than a year.
Oh, he's already talking about. He's already talking about pardoning a few of them, and there are pardons out on the table that you know his cabinet, his administration are talking about. But
a whole lot coming out from what I hear.
It honestly would take somebody to really throw the book at these people, these individuals, and put them in a jail cell with Big Shirley and Ronnie and Bubba.
Absolutely. And Robin, you're right. White privilege is definitely on display because these folks are saying things that we couldn't say and get away with. She literally said in an interview that she don't care that people got shot or they got killed because for this. These white folks are willing to die. They're willing to die to keep a president in office to make them feel emboldened to continue to be racist overtly.
And it's sad because now it's even trickling down to, you know, it's trickling, it's everywhere. It's just starting to come out like a cancer, man. Like this coronavirus is spreading everywhere. Now there's another strain of it. You know, it started 4 years ago. Now there's a whole different type of strain, a whole different type of emboldenedness and empowerment to say and do what you want. I mean, I even heard a story of you know, they're planning to kidnap black men and black kids and hang us and everything. I'm like, what? Like, man, let me keep. I got to keep the peace in the car everywhere I go. And then, you know, it even scares me because I'm like, man, I can't literally. I mean, I can go on post with my weapon because it's registered, but do I need to bring my gun on post when I go to work?
Right. Wait a minute. So you don't take your gun with you when you go to work?
Well, you're not supposed to. I mean, if it's registered, you're only supposed to go from point A to point B. Usually, you're supposed to keep it in the arms room. And if
it's on base, right? This is on base.
But this is on post. But however, you're not allowed, unless your weapon's registered, you are not allowed to carry a firearm on post. You will be arrested and detained. So, and you know, again, it's kind of like an up and down thing because what if we have another active shooter? What if somebody just said, "Oh, I wanted to because this is going on and I this and next thing
you're on the base with a whole bunch of soldiers and ain't nobody take you out." That's crazy.
And this person got a gun. Now we got to wait on the MPs to do their job.
That's crazy. Lisa, we said what are our predictions on the inauguration? Let's move to that as we talked about Biden and Trump.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Jenna Ray. She's stupid.
My prediction is, did you see the racist response to my comments on your video, girl? Yep, I saw it. Basically, I think that the inauguration should not be outside. I think they are stupid to be having this thing outside when you already know. They're already talking about that people are trying to have at all the capitals, that these folks are going to try again. They should have waited a week and then charge them with sedition, treason, treat them right. So it's crazy to me that they're even willing to have this outside. You got Jennifer Lopez and somebody else, I think, performing, Lady Gaga performing at this thing. Are y'all crazy? Ain't no way in the world I'd be signing on to performing no outside inauguration when you got racist white people out trying to kill, truly feeling like they saving their country. It's like they crazy. These people really have lost it. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't. Again, I mean, I see why he's doing it, because one is part of tradition, and then two, like he's just showing like, hey, I'm not afraid. I think they will have as tight a security as they possibly can, but I do think they need to definitely check the people that are around him, and then honestly, I would, if it was me, this is what I would do. I would do it outside, but I would do a live feed to like show that I'm in one place, but I'm really in a different place.
They need to have some type of bulletproof thing. You know how they be having the bulletproof thing in front of them, like
the Pope
like Trump just had?
The Pope,
they ain't got one that's as big as a whole tent that can go all the way around them.
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't do that. I mean,
if I was Biden, I'd be like, hey, listen, I need y'all to go get with somebody and figure out how to get me a big old bulletproof structure to surround me all the way, like the Pope. Matter of fact, let's go get the Pope mobile. Let's sit in the Pope mobile and do this, because I am not about to be in open air so I can get assassinated before I even get sworn in. Because
I you never know. I look at this. I look at exactly what's going on with all these treasonous acts. I look at it as Civil War 2.0. You know, it's like borderline Civil War.
Right.
Except the South trying to take a stand. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much how it is. You know, except for I mean, if I was these individuals, I don't think I would try to do that. You know, that's just like crazy. I mean, you gonna go against them. We got all the guns, we got all the weaponry, we got all the firepower. Just because you got a whole building in your backyard full of weapons, that ain't gonna last that long.
This could be very bloody. These people they seem to be serious, and there seems to be a lot of insiders, a lot of people that are on the inside. So you really don't know who to trust. They have to change out some of Biden's Secret Service folks and bring some of the old people from Obama's and that was surrounding him when he was vice president, because there were a lot of Trump supporters on the details. So it's like that's scary. You don't know who to trust.
And you know, and I really appreciate Chief of Staff's the military stepping
up. We done with General Ryan, Britain.
You know, General Milley and all the Joint Chiefs of Staff stepping forth and saying the things that they said and signing it, because it has no place. You know, military. We don't have. You know, we got to do what we got to do to defend this country and to defend the Constitution. But what's going on really has no place in this nation anymore.
Right, Shantae, and right, you too, Dwayne. It's not going to look the same. It's not going to be a thing about how big the crowd was. First of all, we're still in a pandemic, fools. We're still in the pandemic. People acting like the pandemic is gone, and it's not. We're still in a pandemic, so shouldn't be a lot of people there anyway. That's what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so it's open season. So hopefully they're locking this thing down as we come to our close. Hopefully they're locking this thing down, and it's going to be safe, and everybody makes it out safe. And we can have a peaceful transition of power while Trump is acting like a baby right now and crying, kicking his feet in the air, laying on his back. People are already moving out the White House. They're taking statues and busts of Lincoln, and they moving out already. Got moving trucks out front.
Like, I'm out.
It's crazy. He has stopped paying Giuliani. He don't want people comparing him to Nixon.
That blew my mind. He said, stop paying his legal fees.
He mad at everybody. So when he get out of office, he probably will be filing bankruptcy again, because all of his partnerships with his companies are breaking ties. The Girl Scouts are moving out of the Trump Tower in New York. Everybody's like golf courses, everything. People are like trying to get away from him. And even McConnell, who was acting like he was a big supporter, you know, all that was just political, in my opinion. He's not really a Trump supporter. So even McConnell now is like he's trying to separate Trump from the Republican Party because Trump is not truly a Republican, and he has changed the Republican Party for the worse, in my opinion.
And we just celebrate the after party. I like Lisa. She's funny.
Right on. Right on. So we appreciate y'all. Again, we appreciate Lisa, Tam, Charles, DJ, who I'm missing. Who else gave some cash money? Whoever else gave cash money. Appreciate you all. Thank y'all. Oh, yeah, it was one other person. What was the name? I don't want to miss their name. You called it out.
I can't remember, man. I forget. See, I was in the room.
I mean, fine.
And I was seeing my legs shake, and you know, that was the one. That was that point.
Angeline.
Yeah, Angeline. Yeah, she gave. That was it. Yeah, because that was I split it with you, so I could see the left nipple, and you got the right nipple.
Yeah, you have the cheeks in your face, so you couldn't see the name.
That's what it was. That's what it was. I couldn't see it. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, appreciate it. And we thank you guys for tuning in. That's our time. We basically gonna come on this chat with y'all. We do this every Friday. We come on just talk a little bit about what's transpiring in the world. And a lot is transpiring. We're gonna have a lot more to talk about on next Friday, because the inauguration is next week, right? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? No, it's not next week. Is it next week?
That's next week. Yeah, next
week. So by this time next week, when we talk to you guys, the inauguration on Wednesday. Yeah. Yep. We're gonna be talking about hopefully that it was a safe inauguration. And we're gonna be discussing it and seeing what it's all about. So y'all tune in then. Don't forget to click out of the chat real quick and click the like button, the thumbs up. That helps us out a lot. It helps YouTube to share this to other people. So we appreciate if you guys to do that. And subscribe if you are not a subscriber. We certainly appreciate that as well. And thank y'all. Appreciate it. We better go back into VIP.
Hey, man. Let me get my bottle so I can see my